So there is an incident. Kate, you start throwing laundry on the floor, and Lee, you were in the crew mess for this. What was going through your head at the time?
It was unfortunate that you were in the crew mess at the end
Yeah.
of our day,
I
our
didn't-
1 day off.
I didn't
but you were.
intend to be there.
I know, but you were. So we've been drinking all day, and so for our boss to be waiting down there, that's why your room's not down there. What size pants are you?
36.
Okay, great. Those aren't yours. As long as they're not yours.
Kate starts to throw the pants on the floor. What's going through your head?
You know what's going on through my head, actually, is that Captain Lee's sitting there in the crew mess while this is all going down, and he's not saying a word. As a captain, right, he's not going to want to say anything right there. We're all drinking. It's in the heat of it, right? And so you either shut it down or you walk away and address it later.
There's a time to deal with things and a time to let things slide. And to me, to initiate a huge confrontation at that point in time would have achieved no positive purpose.
He chose to let Kate, who's been his, right-hand man for how many years, feel the way she feels. And then he kind of like smirks about it, with Ashton and with the rest of us in there, like, well, this isn't good, it's a joke. He should have shut it down because it shouldn't have been happening in front of Captain, and he shouldn't have been sitting there privy to it.
My way of dealing with it is to just let the whole thing slide, extricate myself from the situation, because my presence was only going to make things worse. Because somebody was going to let their ego get in the way
Somebody
and
did.
try and impress me.
And Ashton did act to try and impress you.
Why is there clothes all over the crewmate's floor?
There are people whose stripes are below me.
No, that's fine. It doesn't mean it belongs on the floor. How old are we? Are we a bunch of kindergartners?
It didn't sit well with me to walk into a room with somebody just throwing clothes around on the floor. It kind of resembled a baby throwing a tantrum.
Do you think Captain Lee's reaction was fair?
They've worked 6 seasons together, so there is going to be that natural little bit of a bias between each other.
Yeah, have you seen that movie Hall Pass? Like, Kate just like, that's a like, she got that probably on like season 3 or whatever. Like, there is nothing that girl or that man can do wrong. It's the duo. I'm sorry, like, it is. No, I'm not sorry, it is. It is the fucking duo.
And would you treat someone that you worked with 7 years compared to someone you just met the same way?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like treating a family member the same way that you just pick someone off the street. No way you're gonna treat them the same. No way.
So you don't necessarily have a problem with that?
I don't have a problem with it. I just think the repercussions are different. Like if Simone was doing that, or Courtney, drunk, throwing stuff on the laundry floor.
Different story, yeah.
Different story. Yeah. And there's no doubt in my mind about that. It's his decision. It's not in my place to say anything. Like, I really could give a shit because he is a good captain. Like, he's stern. Like, he does his thing and everything gets done. But it's different with Kate.
Kate deserves preferential treatment because she's earned it.
I work my off.
It's simple. You don't get preferential treatment from me unless you earn it. You work your off and you bust your and you do the right thing. If not, I am going to be all over you like a cheap suit.
I think Captain Lee is scared of Kate. I think he's scared to rock the boat with her.
The crew starts to grumble that Kate gets preferential treatment. What do you think about this?
Well, the thing with Kate and I is, in my opinion, she's probably, I got 5 fingers and she's one of my best friends. She fills up one of those hands, and I don't have many more than that.
That's true.
And always going to be that way. Aww. I'm always going to have her back because she doesn't shy away from doing the right thing. And I'm such a firm believer in that. Mm-hmm. It may be uncomfortable. It may just make you feel like shit, but you have to do it.
Yeah.
Was there a moment when you knew that Kate was that type of person? Do you remember the first time that you saw that in her?
When she flew down for my son's funeral. Yeah. Not a hesitation, She just got on a plane and she was there. And that's what friends do. Wasn't even a question. She said, I'll be there in the morning. And she got on a plane from New York.
But my dog didn't like to fly, so I
she drove.
I drove.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't fly, I drove.
She flew
I
down to
was
Charlotte,
there.
and the dog was having
I showed up
anxiety
at the service, and I
And
was like,
so
don't
she
smell
rents
me, don't touch me, I'm gross.
She rents a car,
Yeah.
and then she drives the rest
Yeah.
of the way to be there for my son's
Yeah.
funeral.
Yeah.
Is there a better friend than that?
Right.
No, I didn't have a choice. It's not a good characteristic. I didn't have a choice. Anyways, so I've been crying.
I rest
All
my
right,
case.
You want to talk about good things now, or?
Yeah, let's just take
Maybe
1
I'll-
second.
yeah.
Let's get
I didn't.
I know. I knew they were gonna bring
But
it up. And that's when they were like,
that's-
was there a moment I was
no.
like
makeup, too.
crying?
that was.
Sorry, it's just the way it is.
I know.
And you,
It was only last month.
We don't always get to see that, like real friendships. So
It's important that
Yeah.
people realize that it's not all superficial. It's not all plastic and transparent.
yeah.
And there are real lives involved.
Makeup. Let's get makeup in here, please.
Stop talking, because I've been crying.
Sorry, honey. Like I said, there aren't many people in the world that you can count on like that. That will be there when you say, I need.
You didn't say that.
And they go, I'm here.
You know what? I'm gonna go
And
meet her there.
they don't even say I'm here. They just show up.
Makeup's coming right now.
I'm just gonna meet her halfway.
Okay.
Just go this way. Okay.
Okay.
That's a side of her you'll never see again. She's a really, really caring person. But she's also that kind of employee. And I don't look at Kate as an employee.
Yeah.
We're coworkers. We share the same. She runs her department. I run mine, and she's the best there is.
That's awesome.
You have no idea. That was one of the hardest things I've ever gone through in my life.
Yeah.
And to just have her show up, take care of Mary Ann, and be there for our family. Not requested,
Yeah.
just drop everything.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, does she get preferential treatment? Yeah.
Right.
But not only because of that, but just because she does her job well.
Right.
All the shit that she went through, and I didn't know anything about it. Are you kidding me?
I am back from crying now.
All right.
cutie.
Let's
Love
switch
you.
it up. Yes, real quick.
You sure can.
Oh, come on, I want some attention. Give me some of that lip shit.
Okay.
No.
There was an issue with the vent and the smoke filling the kitchen. Is that
Oh, the
correct?
extractor. The smoke wasn't extracting out of the galley.
Yeah, the ventilation system was blocked up. Chuffing in the galley.
How were you able to navigate kind of that?
A lot better than Captain Lee was.
I've been informed by the engineer the extractor fan's not working and he has no clue what's going on with it.
I'll get you a couple of fans and we'll try and work with it that way.
All right.
All right?
All right, thank you.
Oh, man.
I just dealt with it. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? Like, we're just going to order pizzas, guys. You know, like, you're not going to throw your tongs in as he fit. You just got to deal with it.
The fire alarm just went off. What is he cooking? We don't eat whatever it is. Oh my gosh, we can go to an island to eat.
Everything okay down there, Kev?
Everything's good. He's just grilling fish. My eyes are burning.
This is the most wild experience of my life.
I had like a really bad time.
Why was it talking?
My eyes were like burning. And like poor little Master Pearson was like sending us notes. It was like, are you okay? Like circle yes or no. I wanted to circle no, but I circled yes.
I feel bad for Interior though when that happened because it was hot as
because they
balls.
kept the galley door that led into the guest area closed.
Yeah.
So all of that heat just built
all
up,
that
and they
smoke
were
was
dying.
just-
They were dying. So you feel for them and you want to help out,
Yeah,
but
shame.
that's not our problem.
Yeah, that's,
you know what I
there's
mean?
not much we can do about it. Yeah.
Kate was really good in this situation. She set up a fan on one of the benches and we just blew it straight out the door.
I'm your biggest fan. I need a selfie.
But no, Kate like sorted me out then, and I mean, yeah, she's always been kind of a trooper in those situations and like seeing like kind of the funny side of things, and just to kind of bring me out of the oh my god situation.
I think
she's really good.
We were discussing this the other day. Is
Yeah.
Kate's really good at picking up the mood.
Yeah.
Often when the mood's down, you know, she sees the light in certain situations. She's,
Well,
very,
not
she's
that she
good at
doesn't give a
improv.
but she just like
No,
she's just like don't take it so seriously.
She's
Like,
good at
it's gonna be
improvising,
alright,
number one, and
you know?
she's funny and smart as well. So to kind of, you know, sometimes in
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
in a shitty
You
situation,
fucking need it.
she brings in that little bit of brightness, and
Yeah.
it's really appreciated
Yeah.
in those moments.
So you and Simone, she finds out you told the deck crew about your hookup.
Tanner, he said he went down on you.
Oh my God, this guy's an asshole.
You dance with another girl at the club.
Give me a little bounce. Gross.
You don't sit with her at dinner. But then, didn't you booty call her?
Of course. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You went to Courtney's room and it all worked out.
Oh yeah, that was the first switcheroo, eh?
I think that was the second.
Second. She's got a better memory than mine.
I'll text Simone to come in here. And then just pull the old switcheroo. Let's do it.
I need you to go there. I want to talk to you.
What are you doing? Right here?
What?
I wasn't consciously part of any of that, so.
I just remember this one night where I got like uprooted from my
Not by me.
space by Brian after I told Tanner that I would not be sleeping in his bed tonight because he annoyed me. And I just felt like the booty call you have called right now is not available at present. Please try again later.
And yet there you were.
No, because I actually left, because I left you guys together, and then I was in the crew mess. And I was like, flipping hell, like, am I gonna have to sleep in the crew mess? And then I messaged my friend from back home and I was like, girl.
No, there was truly no, Brian told you to go into his room and he slept in your bed. Like there was no
Yeah,
reason.
but I thought it'd
It's not
be
like Brian and
weird.
I were in bed together. Like
No.
he was in your bunk.
I didn't know that. I was like, flip, will Brian be comfortable with me sleeping in his bed? Like, ugh. What do I do now? I literally chilled in the crew mess for like 20 minutes, deliberating my life and whether I should actually just go to the dark side.
You say, Brian, get the f out.
Yeah, now I've learned, eh? All these lessons I've learned during this charter season. Oh my gosh, you know, the things you sign up for when you do these yacht mances.
Kate promotes you, Courtney, to second stew. How did that feel? Were you expecting it?
I don't really care. I didn't get a monetary promotion, so no, not super excited. It's nice that she's acknowledging that I'm doing a good job and that she's happy with me. So that's all it was for me.
Here's what you can steal. An extra stripe.
Cute. You definitely deserve this.
Thank you.
You've had 2 stripes before, right?
I only worked on one other yacht and I was the second of 2, so there wasn't an option to be third.
Yeah.
I felt like Kate, part of like how she did it and what she was saying was like trying to like jab into me a bit.
What did she say?
Well, she was like, oh yeah, but Courtney, like, you've been second stew before and stuff, whatever. And you were like, yeah, but because there wasn't an option for me to be a third, whatever. And that was based on the kind of conversation that I've had with her before.
Am I a shitty, like, second stew, whatever?
I'm not sure that you're a great second stew.
Oh.
Like, I didn't have anything against Courtney, and I mentioned it. I was like, I have no ill feelings towards Courtney, but whatever I do is not motivated by what Kate thinks about me. I don't need to prove anyone wrong, honest to God. Like, I know the kind of person that I am. I know what the kind of work ethic I have and what I have to actually do and go through to get to where I get to in life.
I mean, we're all just working together. It's a team situation, so the stripes aren't really that important, I don't think, to anyone.
We're just gonna skip over the fact that I still only get like 1 stripe on my epaulets.
Were you expecting to come back with the second stripe?
Well, I mean, I don't give a about rank, honestly, I really don't. But clearly, the yacht does. So, yeah, I mean, if this is not my first rodeo, why wouldn't I have a second stripe? At least, put me in the 3rd deckhand position. I don't care, but like recognize that I'm not a greenhorn. You know, here's Tanner taking 40 smoke breaks a day, and I'm working his shift and my shift. Am I still 3rd deckhand? I mean, or does he get 40 smoke breaks a day because he's lead deckhand? I mean, I don't know. I don't understand how they assign rank here, because clearly it's not based on skill set.
Did you ever feel like you were to vocalize that? Did you ever want to vocalize that to anyone, or?
I'm not much of a vocalizer.
Let's talk about your day off at the resort.
That was a very fun day.
I think, we got really drunk that day.
There were some cannonballs that were problematic.
I got an email this morning from the Dream Beach Club about the behavior of our crew. As a result of someone doing cannonballs in the pool, the DJ equipment was damaged.
I actually don't remember that. I only heard about it when Captain
I remember
called
getting
us in.
yelled at by like the DJ. I didn't know anything was broken.
Yeah. Then again, my leg was also damaged. So when Captain Lee called us, and they said that the DJ box was damaged, I was like, yes, it wasn't me, because I wasn't in the water.
Yeah.
They should have had a plastic guard up, though, no? It's
Well,
like you're in a pool, mate.
You had a pool. The DJ equipment shouldn't have been that close to the pool. But
No, just have a plastic guard up. Like, I just don't understand it. Maybe those Thai boys, they're just skinny, you know? They don't make as much waves, they do.
I really don't.
But you did get a call about the cannonball from the club where he broke the speaker equipment.
Yes.
It's embarrassing.
I took $1,500 out of his tip, and I said, "You're gonna up, pay your dues."
I had to pay for it. At the end of the day, it cost me money. It didn't cost anybody anything else. People will probably say, oh, you embarrassed the boat. Well, did I? Did I not? Maybe I did.
You just bought the DJ new equipment. I feel like he's
If anything, I did him a favor because he got new equipment.
Hey, this is Ashton and Ross from Below Deck. Click here to subscribe and click over here for more videos.